What's up, everybody? Well, you can see it's not raining. That's the good thing. And we're going catfishing. What y'all say? Let's do some catfishing. I've been wanting to do some fishing, and I've been excited about doing some fishing. And today just felt like a good fishing day, guys. Got some worms that need to be used. Get my phone set up here. There we go. Got my glasses in here, guys. Gotta have those so we can see in the sun. But yeah, we're gonna go and get some catfish. That's the plan. We're gonna have to do just a little bit of walking to be able to get them, but I think we got a good chance today of at least getting a bite of something. The way the water's been up and moving, we got a warm day now after the cold days and a really cold night last night. So we're gonna go give it a shot and see if we can catch some catfish. And you'll be surprised to see where we're going, because we're going to the well. We're gonna go fish at the well, guys. So, all right, guys, we're at the fishing spot. I'm gonna put y'all on my chest rig right here, and that's probably all you're gonna be able to see for a little bit, because I got so much stuff to carry, my pole and everything, and I'm by myself. So let's get this party started. Let's get down to the water, and let's see if them fish are bite. This place ought to look a little bit familiar to you guys. We got the chest rig on. I got a little bit of a cold or allergies. Not sure which one. It's as far as it'll go back, so it's just gonna have to work. Hopefully y'all aren't just looking at the ground. Alright. Boy, it's muddy through here. Have to come up on this side, I guess. Man. There we go. I hear some ducks. You know what, it is duck season too, I think. See that little frog? Alright. Nothing like a nice quiet day in the woods, huh? It is muddy down here. If it was drier, I would have drove. I just don't want to tear up the road. You definitely have to be careful right up here. This old thorn tree. Right here. Well, that's a path, ain't it, guys? Look right through there. That's pretty interesting. It almost looks like there's something. Oh, it's a deer. Y'all see the big buck right down there walking? Y'all see the buck? Straight down that path. Y'all see? Big old buck. It's a nice one right there. Yeah. Not yet, buddy. Not time yet. Alright, guys. We'll leave him alone. Get on down here. We're probably going to have to come and scout us a place to deer hunt. a nice sized buck though. You can tell fall's almost here, huh? All these fallen leaves. It reminds me of when me and my cousin Larry, we went hunting together and got my first deer. We spent some time on that, and we went down and got our deer stands. And of course, we used to hang out in the woods quite a bit. We had a lot of fun. It's back when we were young. I don't even know if he hunts anymore. Have no idea. I know Josh does. May end up being able to hunt with Josh a little bit this year. I'd like to do a squirrel hunt with him, if nothing else. You know, I taught that boy how to shoot. He'll have something to say about that, I know he will. There's the well, guys. A lot of dove in here. A lot of dove. Dove season ended though. 31st was the last day of dove season, except for somebody's been up through here. You can see. Okay. Yeah. You got some idiots. So we'll go right back down around here. Well, we'll give this little hole right here a shot. You never know. It's a pretty good little drop. I mean, there might be something out there. Boy, it's beautiful down here. So let's get a worm on here. I wish we had a stick to prop this up on. It's a pretty good little shelf right here that drops off. Let me find us a stick, maybe. It ain't gotta be perfect. Right here. Let's put it right here. We'll stick it down in the mud right there. As long as it's just good enough to hold it up. We're gonna go ahead and leave that little catfish bait on here, guys. That's that old catfish bait that I had on the other day. And let's put some worm on here. All right. Got us a fresh worm. We'll run us a worm up on that. I don't know about that thing right there. We'll push it back. Yeah, that probably needs to be taken off. I'm afraid it's going to cause us a bite because it's hard, and it may keep that hook from going in him. So let's put this worm on there. Good old fresh worm. Okay. Let's put the lid on it. There we go. All right, guys. Let's give it a flip out there. Let's give it a flip out there. There we go, right there. Huh? We had some little things bubbling around. So let's see if we can catch something, guys. Right there. There we go. Let's just see what happens. Boy, it's nice down here though. Got Wormies, wormies. But sure pretty down here. I like it down here. It's a beautiful place. All right, guys, let's wait and see what happens. Guys, we might be getting us a little bite right here. Oh, we are getting a little bite. Take it, you little feller, take it. Take it. Oh, did we get him? No, we didn't get him. We had a good bite, though. Heck yeah. All right, yeah, we're gonna do some more fishing right here. All right, guys, let me bait this up and get it back out there, guys. I don't know what that was. He's still after it, too. He's still after it. We might get us catfish today. Oh, no, we missed him. Must be little ones in there. That's okay. I don't mind the little ones. And we'll bait up and throw back out there again. Dadgummit. Little bait stealers. Guys, we've had a few bites, but I think they're just small ones. Little bait robbers. Shad are jumping, which is a good sign. Now there could be some bass out there too. You can see the water's running. It's got a little bit of a current. I'd like to get this down here when the current's up. Probably be a pretty cool place. I moved from that hole right there because I was getting a lot of little ones and went further over here just to see if there was maybe some bigger ones down there. But so far, haven't got anything over there, which could be a good thing. It could mean it's bigger fish, right? Sure beautiful down here. I enjoy this kind of stuff, guys. I really do. Seeing that deer and everything, it just kind of sets the tone for a nice evening to come down and oh, there we go guys, there we go, we got us a little bite. He pecked it pretty good. Just hope he's big enough to take it. That's the problem. Or he didn't steal it all in one little hit. Come on, take it. I know he didn't take all that worm in one little hit. He's just teasing me now. The shad are really active. Come on, buddy, come back and take it. Can we entice you a little bit? Make him think it's moving a little. He might have got my bait. That's what they've been doing, is picking my bait off of there. Looks like that's what he did. Man, they are hitting that thing and taking the bait off here every time. I mean, I don't know how they're doing it. We'll put this worm on there, guys, and we'll go straight out here. Like I said, it might just end up being just little ones in here. I don't know. Come on, worm. Hold still, would you? Hold still. Make this a lot easier. There we go. Once you get it started. But you can see, I'll show you how fast these little things in here are getting after this worm. There we go. Let's just toss him right out here. We'll go same place because I think they're all about the same size. We'll toss it right there. Right there in that current. Reel up our slack and then we'll just set it right there and watch that line. Yeah, we can see the line right there. It usually doesn't take them long, which tells me there's a bunch of something in there. I don't know what. May have to bring the perch pole down here with a bobber, some worms, and just try to kind of figure out what's actually in there. Some bass lures, because it may not be catfish. I hope it's catfish. A little about, I'd take a pound, pound and a half catfish would be fine. That'd be fine with me all day. Now that I got the camera on, guys, it ain't gonna bite for you, is it? You hear that water running down there. It's pretty soothing. This would be a great place to camp, wouldn't it? Listening to the water run, set your poles out all night. I know this creek does hold good-sized catfish. I've caught them out of here when it floods. When it floods, you get some good-sized catfish in here. They come up from this way over here, up out of the lake, and they'll come up in here and feed on these rocks. But right now, it's kind of slow. So I'm hoping he'll come and take that, whatever it is. You hear the crows. Nothing there. All right, guys, I'll come back on here in a minute if we start getting a bite. I'm doing the old hold it technique in case one of them tries to take it. Had a few bumps on it, so something's already tried. Oh man, that was a good one, guys. I don't know how we missed that. Wow, that was a good one. Damn, sorry. Get out of them rocks. That was a good one. That was not a little hit. Y'all saw that, right? I don't think that was something small, but for some reason, that hook's sharp. We're gonna go right back out there and just see if we can catch it. Whatever that was, it hit it pretty good. And if we don't get it today, guys, we're gonna come back down here tomorrow with a little bit different tackle. Let's see what we can do. I'm throwing upstream right now. Not really where I wanted, but we'll see what happens right there. That's not really where I wanted. I would rather have been out just a little further where I was at, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh man, there's something big right there, guys. You see that in the water? That was a big fish. Did y'all see that? Definitely a big fish right there. Oh, we're coming back tomorrow, guys. We're gonna bring some bobbers. We're gonna bring some bass lures too. Oh yeah. That was a big fish. That was a real big fish. I'm using my dad's fishing line that he had left over. It's Shakespeare, guys. It turns purple in the sunlight. I've had that for years. Decided to use it. He'd be proud of that. He used to love this stuff. It's what he always used. He loved Shakespeare. Come on. That was a little bite. Did y'all see that? Just a little bite. He ain't right there. We're going to have to move it, I think, just a little further out. That's okay. Let's move it. Let's bring it further out. I didn't like that spot anyhow. Yeah, something already stripped that worm off there. So yeah, we're not going to feed them a lot more worms. We're going to come back down here tomorrow and come at them just a little bit different. I mean, see what we can do. Heard something walking behind me up in the trees. Might be a deer. Hope that's what it is. Alright. Let's get this worm out there and see what happens. We'll try to get it back up there where we was at. There we go. There we go. That might be better. Let's see what happens. See how fast he hits it, right? I'm going to take it real fast. That'd be nice. We got it right out there in the current. That should move that worm around under the water and maybe get something to strike it. We'll have to see. I'm pretty picky when I throw out though. I didn't like the way that looked because it kind of made a simple little like diver splash. And that kind of tells me the hook followed that sinker right down. And I don't like that. I would rather it be spread out. But we'll see what happens. That current may unravel it. That's what I'm hoping. That it didn't just all stick together. Oh, there's a little hit. There's a little hit. He's tugging it. He's stealing my worms, what he's doing. Yeah. Just little ones. Whatever they are. And when I say little, it could be crappie. It could be bass. Because this little area holds all that. And I'm using a pretty large circle hook. So it would take a massive crappie to, at least that swirl right there where the bait's at. It would take a massive bass to swallow this circle hook. We're going to try one more time. We're going to pack it out of here for today, guys. And we'll come back tomorrow with a different approach. And we'll find out what's in here. That way we'll know anyhow. See, it took that bait completely off. You can see it's got a bare hook. Pretty good size hook. So let's just do one more. And we'll come back tomorrow. We'll even bring some cut bait tomorrow, I think. And we'll bring some cut perch. And we'll backpack in here. And we'll see what we can catch right here. See, get that worm on there, guys. Get that worm on there. How many of y'all use worms? Worms around here is like a bait that when nothing's biting, everybody uses a worm because they all say, everything, there we go. Everything will bite a worm, you know? So if you're just wanting to catch something, use a worm, because usually anything out here will bite a worm. Usually. There's something walking over there on the other side of the creek. Might be a big old buck. Makes me wonder. See what happens. I won't bore y'all too much with just watching me sit here with the line. I know that's got to be boring for y'all to watch with no action. Trust me, I want some action on this pole. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. That's a hit. See him dropping it down right there? Oh, just couldn't grab him. I think our hook's too big, guys. We're going to come back with a bobber, some smaller J hooks, and we'll get whatever's in here. And we'll do a catch, clean, cook, even if it's perch. Because, man, can you imagine? Them perch have got to taste good out of here. Especially with that water rolling right there the way it is. So, let me go ahead and clean the rest of this worm off. I don't like to leave worm on the hook. And we'll come back down here tomorrow, guys. And we'll hit it with some bobbers and stuff. So, let's start working our way out of here. Y'all know the way in and out, right? You was with me on the way in. So, let's get out of here. And we'll come back tomorrow. Hello guys, we're back. We're gonna see if we can catch those little fish that got away from us the other day. I got my hat on. We're gonna try it today instead of my chest rig, and we're gonna see how that does. Hopefully you guys will like it better. So let me go ahead and move y'all on up to my hat, and let's see how y'all like it. All right, let's unhook this right here. All right, let's put it in there. Shut that. Put the hat on. All right, so there you go. Let's head down there, guys, see if there's anything new today. We got a little different bait. We got a couple of bobbers, we got a topwater popper, and we're still gonna fish on the bottom. That was weird. Felt like someone grabbed me and pulled on me. I don't know. But anyway, here we go. It's a pretty good little walk down here. Smell garlic or something. There's a heavy garlic smell. Ugh. Stinks bad. Didn't smell it yesterday. So no telling. This would be a pain to drive down right now. Sure pretty out here today. There's still some green on the trees. Maybe by deer season, there might still be a little bit left. That'd be nice. We got a new bait today. We're going to be using some steak. Hopefully we'll catch something. I brought a bobber, hoping it'll change up the bite. I got a smaller J hook on it, and having them come up for the bite, it could cause us to have a better reaction. Still running. That's good. We still got a current, just like yesterday. So, sun's going down kind of quick. Let's lay this one down, and let's go with the bobber. Okay, let me get my backpack off. Let me get some bait. Alright, let's get in here and let's get this party started, guys. There we go. We're gonna get us we want a smaller, not a big piece, right there. Just a nice little nasty piece right there. Come on. There we go. Hope y'all can see this. We got some steak right here. And hopefully whatever's out there is hungry for some steak. So let's see what happens, guys. We're back for revenge. Alright. Well, I didn't cast as far as I wanted it to, but it's out there. There she is. It's got a lot of flavor on that steak. It's got garlic on it too. I would rather it was out further for sure. Alright, let's see if we can, something's biting it. Something tapping it. It's not big enough to get it though. Let's get it out a little further. Let's get it out there a little further, guys. Oh, come on now. Don't be like that. That's what we can do. There we go, guys. There we go. She's out there now. Let's see what happens. You hear that water running? It's awesome sounding. shad are jumping. There's something big under the water right there. It's coming over there, see it? It's coming over to check out what I threw in there. There's something in there. There's something in there checking that out. Oh, he's bumping it. He bumped it. I wish he'd take it. Maybe. Getting a few bumps. I might put us a piece right out there on the bottom. Yeah, let's go ahead and lay this pole down. Let's lay that one down. Let it do what it's going to do. And let's get another piece of steak. And let's put it out there on the bottom on a circle hook. There we go. Hopefully something's hungry. Hopefully something's hungry. Let's see if we can get this back in the ground. Alright. Let's get this out there. Right there will work. That's a good spot. Oh, come on. There we go. Now we'll set that in right there. Alright guys, we got 2 out there. Hopefully whatever's out there is hungry. They wanted the worm yesterday, but we'll see if they want some steak today. Thought my bobber was gone there for a second. Hoping we catch one, guys. I really do. There should be something you'd think trapped up in here, because it's kind of a trap right here. It's a deeper hole right here too, so you got a little eddy out here. I'm hoping that whatever's in there will be in that eddy. Usually the eddies are a good place to fish. We'll just have to see what happens. But so far the steak is not as active as the worm, huh? Something's hitting the steak right now on the bobber. Maybe, guys, he might be big enough to take it. There's a lot of little snags right here that I'm having to deal with. Boy, talk about a snag. Whatever these are, they just don't let go. Boy, remind me not to lay it on the ground again. Jeez. Them snags are terrible. this back out there. Thing sounds terrible. We're just going to lay it right down here. Right down toward the end. Right there. Yeah, maybe that'll stay out of the snags. We do have our protection with us today, guys, just in case. We always want to carry that with us. My buddies are just fishing right over there, so we're right here. They're also looking at some deer places, so they got their deer rifles and hog rifles, so we're in good shape, guys. I'll let you know what happens. You see the bobber floating down, just like we want it to right now. That's what we want to see. Oh, bobber's getting hit. Something liked it. Something liked it. Didn't take it under, but it definitely bumped it. There's some swirls starting to go on. It's starting to get evening, so it may pick up, guys. We'll just have to see. We'll see what happens, if they like the steak or don't like the steak. We've had something bumping the steak out there on the bottom. Not enough to take it, but he's been bumping it. He's definitely interested, but I just don't think he's big enough to take it. The bobber's still sitting over there. It hasn't really done anything. It just kind of floated over there. I was really thinking that there would be a catfish stuck or something big in here, probably bass, but we can throw the bass pole just a few times and see if anything's interested. I got a little topwater popper, I think is what they call these. A lot of you people out there that bass fish, let me know, is fall the time for topwater? Because I'm not a real big bass fisherman, so I don't know. Be cool if something come up and ate it, huh? See, something's bumping my line. There's something definitely interested in that steak. We got a leaf on there. What in the hell? How did that happen? Good grief. Come on. Let's try this again. Alright. Come on, fish. Seems to be pretty slow, guys. Somebody must be practicing for deer season. Something hit it. Something actually hit it. Something hit it. little more time for you guys. If you don't, I just don't know. Yesterday it seemed like they were really ready to bite, but we were also using worms, and we know everything will bite a worm. So looks like something's struggling. There just ain't nothing wanting to bite. I seen some shad flashing right down there. Yeah, there's some shad right along this, right here, this bank. You see them down there? Pretty good sized shad. Should have brought the throw net, but you see them down there just a glistening. Hope you all can see that. There's a lot of shad down there. They're just working that little rock lip right there. And that might be what we need down here. Oh, something's after that bobber down there. I just haven't seen anything big enough to take anything yet. That's the problem. This would be a cool place to do a survival, wouldn't it? Like 3-day survival. Stay here and I can only eat what I catch or hunt. Put my tent up down here, clean out a spot. Boy, he's hitting that old bobber good over there. He just ain't big enough to take it. I wish he was. I mean, if I was doing a survival challenge down here, guys, probably what I would do different, there goes old blue heron, is knowing that I was going to need to eat, I would bring me some catfish bait, and I would also, of course, bring some worm and a perch pole. Nothing else. I think you could pull some perch out of here, and definitely have at least have you a dinner. See him hitting that bobber down there. It just ain't quite big enough to take it. And that could be because this water's down and all the big fish moved out. I thought they would be trapped in this hole right here. I figured, but they still could be. They just may not be biting right now, or we may not be in a good spot. So I thought they'd be up by the running water. I'm guessing they're not. So we could reel in, I guess, and throw more up into that. Let's do that before we leave tonight. Let's throw up into the moving water, and we'll see what happens. Just to see. You can see that there is a lot of stuff down there. A lot of moss down there moving around. So there's a current. That water's cold. There is a current under there. And it kind of obscures your bait if you pull that moss off your bait. Let's put it up into that current a little bit more. Let's see, where's our rock? Or where's our... That's right here. So let's see if we can put it. Let's go right down here. We can always lean it up on one of these trees. Here we go. There it goes. See what happens right there. See if we can set it right here. There we go. See what happens. Just see what happens. Alright, let's check that bobber. See what it looks like. There's been something down there pecking around on it, but hasn't been able to do anything with it. It's pretty much washed up on bank. We'll put it out one more time. Some deeper water. See if it makes a difference. Just to see. And we'll just leave it alone and let it just float downstream. See what happens. We're right in the running water now, so if they're going to bite, they should bite right there. We'll give them a little bit. Oh, there we go. Either something bit or my bush gave way a little bit. I'm not sure. Guess we'll find out here in a minute. Alright guys, I'm going to keep trying down here. I'm not going to bore you all to death with sitting here waiting for a bite. And anything happens, something already hitting the bobber of it. I just don't think it's going to be big enough to pull it under. But we will see, guys. Alright guys, I just showed y'all on the short, there's a lot of shiners down here. Nothing's happening here. We're going to reel this in, we're going to go to the car, and we're going to check out another place, potentially we may go to, I don't know. But definitely not going to be here, so let's go take a look at another place. I think we need the water to come up a little bit here. Alright guys, we're going to make our way up to the car, and we're going to go look at another spot. I think we need some deeper water, probably closer to the lake. So yeah, this spot probably be good next summer. I just don't see it producing without the water coming up and with the temperature dropping. Everything, catfish anyways, will probably be moving to the deeper. You might be able to get some bass out of here, but the weather's changing. The pattern for everything is changing, so we'll just have to see. But let's go check this other spot out, guys. Let me know what you think. I decided to go ahead and take my pole down here, and we might try it a little bit if we can find a spot. I figured if we're going to walk down there, I might as well try it, right? You can see these old roads down here are not in real good shape. If my truck was running, I would try it, but my Durango set so low that my footboards, they get caught up, so I don't want to risk doing that. And there's probably some pretty big holes up here. It gets pretty rough in here. I don't think we could make this. My truck would. I would definitely bring my truck, but you'd have to watch these roots right in the middle of the road. But not my Durango. I wouldn't even try it. Alright guys, we're getting close to the water. Not long now. It's pretty down here, isn't it, guys? There's the lake. There she is. We're going to try to get over on that point. see what we can do. Pretty good little walk. I feel like we're down a boots on the ground. Plus I got about 50 pounds of gear on my back with extra ammo. Alright. Let's go up here. Something right there. Yeah. I guess there's a stick right here waiting for us. This one will do. Oh. It'll do. It's pretty down here. Been some coons. Be even prettier if they bite, huh? Oh yeah, look at that. Alright. Let's get our backpack off. Let's get some bait out. And see if anything's biting down here. Somebody. There we go, guys. Right there. There we go. Tighten that line up just a little. There we go. Let's take this flannel off for sure. Man, it got warm. All right. Let's stick that flannel in the backpack. Too hot for that right now. All right, guys. A little deeper water here. Lake's just right out there. We ran jugs down here before with really good success. Hopefully we'll get a catfish here, 2 or 3, 4, and we'll walk out here with some meat. So it's beautiful down here, as you can see. That vehicle's still up there by my car, but that's okay. I got a deer cam up there. I always hide one watching my car. Always. But yeah, we might catch one right here, guys. I don't know. A lot of wild hogs down here sometimes too. But that right there. I've got my hog hunting device too. So if we see a hog, we might walk out of here with some hog meat. That'd be all right with me, for sure. All right, guys, I'll let you know what happens if we get a bite. And I'm just gonna sit here and chill for a minute and drink some water. Here, Randy, I remembered. Got my water. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got our water. All right. It's just a waiting game now. There's something out there, but like I said, it's just a waiting game. Guys, we're on. He about took my pole. What do we got? What do we got? He's taking drag. He's taking drag, guys. He's killing drag. Oh yeah. We got us catfish, guys. We got us catfish. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Looky there. We got us a nice little catfish. Got a stringer just for him. Oh man, wouldn't you know it? Yeah, guys. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about right there. Had the stringer in my pocket. I knew I was going to need it, guys. I knew I was going to need it. Mom be teasing me about that. Nice one. That's a nice one. Nice little catfish. Now, let me see if I can get him off here and show you guys what it looks like. He's a nice one. He's decent. Yeah, I know, buddy. He's cold. Alright, let's get that off. Guys, check it out, guys. That right there be dinner. That be dinner right there, boys. Yeah. Let me put this right through his mouth. Alright. That's dinner. That's a good one, guys. That's a good one. He's gonna taste good. Let's see if he's got any brothers and sisters out there. Alright. There he is, guys. Right there he is. Let me fix this up. And let's get this meat back out there. Boy, he liked it too. He didn't even play around with it. So, let's see if we can get us another one. Alright. There we go. Just set that right there for right now. Let me wipe the back of my hands off. Right there. Alright. Let's line this up. And let's see what we can get, guys. We're back out there. Just like that. Frying that catfish, guys. The fruits of our labor right there. The fruits of my labor. Yep. We're going to eat that in just a minute, guys. Cannot wait. Alright, guys. Logan's cutting up some fish chunks for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
That's good, right? Yeah, good job. Just watch your fingers. That knife is very sharp.
Yeah, it's very sharp.
There we go, guys. He'll cut those up. And we will have us some fish chunks tomorrow. That'll be mine right there.
Nope, this is mine.
Cool. We'll finish up this video tomorrow, guys, while we're cooking and eating it.
Yeah. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah, thanks for helping.
Welcome.
Alright, guys. The fruits of our labor. We gotta try one of these with some hot sauce. Go on, Clyde. Look at that big old nugget right there. Look at that. Put us some hot sauce on it. Just like that right there. Here we go. Go out and get you some catfish, guys. You won't have better eating. It was fun. We had a fun time. We targeted them. We got one. We'll go back and do it again. Do y'all want to see another one of these catch clean cooks where we got to hunt down the cook? If you like these, let me know, guys. Thank you for hanging in there that long. Until next time, God bless. We'll see you on the next one.